Hello, and thank you for joining me here at High Priestess Healer. My name is Angela, and we're going to get started today with an Aquarius reading. Okay, if I say something different, I'm sorry. This is an Aquarius reading. Okay, bottom of the deck, I show a Queen of Swords. So somebody who has set their boundaries, somebody who knows their worth, really intellectual, contemplating her next step, and she looks very serene. It's very much a sense of free spirit. Okay, and top of the deck. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know we still had some that were. There we go. Four of Pentacles. So this is you or will be you in a stable state of being. Okay, if that's something that you're worrying about, I don't think that's going to be an issue for you. Okay, lots on the mind. Okay, and a lot to offer when it comes to love to people around you and love for yourself. It's grown exponentially, so that's a good thing. That means you've been working on, keeping your heart chakra open and learning to, judge and criticize less and try and put yourself in other people's shoes more and listen and care. That's how we build relationships and bond and get to know each other, and that lead to bigger and better things, to deeper relationships, to support each other, love each other, take care of each other, as family would. So, yeah, I strongly suggest that you spend time with your family if you haven't recently, and make some good memories. Those are the things we're going to be able to take with us, okay? All right, let me see here. Could I please get a message here? Calling upon the higher selves of the Aquarius here, as well as myself, for the highest messages for the highest good of our viewer. Please come down and out. The channel of messages to stay focused. Do not get distracted. I'm feeling a lot of distraction energy around me. Stay focused on what you want to accomplish. Okay? Don't lash out. Don't start fights or be confrontational. Don't let anything take your peace or joy, okay? Being happy is a choice that you can have. You can't change other people, but you can change how you react. So your reaction can always be a loving one, and that way you can always keep your peace about you, okay? Okay, wow, one. So you feel like you're in a stuck position. There must be something going on here. I'm not sure what's going on. Why does this person feel stuck? I believe our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. So this could be somebody that, was from your past, that you're thinking of, that you keep thinking of. Okay, I always look for you at airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. And perhaps you will. Yeah, I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. I know we read that, but how sweet was that? Let's see if there's any messages here that need to come out. If not, then we move along. Here's one. Okay. And this one says, I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. So they realize that they broke up and they feel like they abandoned you. And they've realized it now and they want to reconcile with you, okay? It's a beautiful sentiment. I really like that for you. Okay, give me just 2 seconds to let the doggy dog in. Thank you for waiting. I apologize for that. So, the point is to be together and in union with the person that you adore and love deeper than the ocean. Okay, again, we've got beliefs though. So somebody would need to give in to other beliefs that the other person has, okay? And I can say that, you know, I feel like the other person really is willing. Really, really is. And wants to have a family with you. Wouldn't have it any other way. Similar or clashing belief systems can bring you together or keep you apart. So yeah, I feel like these people are really going to be able to make them stronger, okay? The more knowledge, the stronger you are, you know? Kids' opinions, judge, resolve family stress, get support. So there we go. There's another message here that was from the previous one. You know that kids have just as much, you know, trauma as, you know, the parents, you know, when there's some kind of loss or grief or pain or, you know, what have you, hurt. And so their feelings shouldn't be stuffed to the side because they're kids. They also have trauma to deal with and grief that we need to help them through. Okay, so that's your channel message for today. That you are not stuck, you are free, and you're being handed an offer. They want to know if you want to reconcile with them. Okay. They may have told you, they may have not told you, so now it's all on you. You know, what are you going to do? They want to reconcile. They want to get with you. Do you want to? Do you not? Okay, so sit down with yourself and write down, you know, the pros and the cons, and, you know, if you do want to get with them or not, right? This may even entail having a conversation with them, you know. But we all know that, you know, actions speak louder than words, but they both have their value. So that needs to happen too, you know. And in a consistent manner, right? I don't think this person over here got stuck and, you know, couldn't sleep and had an anxiety, you know, for no reason. Things must have been really going bad. There's like crows everywhere in this picture, you know. But now she's realizing that those are just self-conflicted and limited beliefs and illusions that she had. So, yeah, now they're looking more clearly, seeing things more for what they are, as, you know, the healing, more and more healing takes place and leaves more room for growth, more room for awareness, and therefore different behaviors, okay, and outcomes in their life towards the ones that they want to result, okay. Some say they can't manifest their ending, and Perhaps that's true, but I know how to manifest, and so if it's possible, I definitely would be able to do it. Okay, so whatever is possible, I will be able to possibly do it. Okay, that's because I believe I can. If you don't believe you can, then you won't be able to. Okay, something that you have to believe in. So get acquainted with yourself, discovery, self-discovery, who you are, what's your purpose, what makes you feel passion and love in your heart. Because it says you're unawakened, unaware. The 3D, the ego, the darkness, your twin flame is not ready yet. So either you or your twin flame is not ready yet, okay? So that's why there's not coming together of this, You want this person to give you this offer, but they're unawakened, okay, to the connection, okay, to, letting ego, having that ego death, and just getting out of the matrix. And he may not just recognize you as much as he will be in the future, but I think, with the mirroring that's going on and you explaining things to him and how this works, him or her, then, he'll be able to see, yeah, it's not just a coincidence, right? Reflection, twin, wholeness, synchronicity abounds, okay? And then the answer to your question that you have in your mind, I'm going to give you the answer for it, and it's a big, fat yes. Okay? Yes. So I'd like that for you guys. Let's see, for some of you guys here in separation, what is going on here for my Aquarius that are in separation from their person. Oh, that is quite a lot. So, I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. Being apart has been more difficult than I expected. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I have lost faith in me. You were so sanctuary. You were the only person that could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. I restricted my desire for you because it's too late. We've grown apart and you moved on. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you were magically there. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. I know, like, you're on the other side of every breath. I know you've been together in past lives. We've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul. So from the beginning, this is somebody that you knew right away that they were your soulmate. You have a strong bond with, okay? And you look at each other's souls, not just at each other's bodies. You recognize that you've known them before in a past life, okay? They love you and they care for you very much, your soul family, okay? But, it's possible, it's a possibility that there needs to be a severance here because of the differences. And so these differences will lead to vibrations that are not compatible. So even though you're two great people and you love each other so much, you just need to be with someone who is similar, to you, okay? Even if you love each other so much, that can be something that's never severed, okay? Everywhere you go, I look for you, and, I'm resisting my desire for you because it's late now. We've grown apart. So, and never say to never, things are always possible. So, Go after what you want, what you desire, okay? Never settle for second best. And if your heart keeps coming back to somebody, then perhaps you need to figure out why that is. And is it something you need closure in, or is it just something that, you know, you would like to see continue in your life? If you need closure, just need some closure in your heart, you know. You don't need to call the person, talk to the person. I do have some cards for closure, so I'll pull that for you. Okay. And so we'll see what comes out as far as closing out situations in the past with ex-lovers, ex-friends, just somebody in general that you need to have closure with. A loved one that passed before, you know, the time expected. But for this purpose, I want it to be for a message of closure from, like, you know, a karmic situation, or just, you know, an ending of a contract, or what have you, because I'm seeing the collective, you know, having a new love coming in. So let's see what kind of, you know, closure we would have here to this type of relationship. This can almost seem like an obsessive, you know, type of a situation here, but, you know, you just know that, need to know to keep it on the healthy boundaries, you know. Okay, you can break generational patterns. So, yeah, it feels like, you know, that's the closure that you need to keep in your mind and realize this is why I closed that chapter. Because I no longer want to continue this unawakened state and, you know, just triggered and contentious life, you know, over one that's very much different than I'm sure this one would be. Unfortunately, is the message, or at least be, you know, somewhere where you can go and do some healing before you return to a relationship that you're in, so that it can get the help that it needs. Okay, so let's see, what is the theme for my Aquarius? Show me the themes for my Aquarius. Oh, wow. Okay, Aquarius, what's going on with you people? Okay, big transformations going on. Empowerment. You're learning to step up to your Emperor-Empress status. Integration. You're learning to integrate it. And you are learning to be in a state of balance and how to bridle your passions and feel secure in your body, to be authentic, to be aligned, and to resonate with others. Connection, to resonate with others. Connection. Expression. Breathe it, bring out our true essence, okay? And 7th chakra. It's a feeling of being connected to a higher power and part of a larger whole. Okay, I'll take 2 more. Expression says the frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different communications. Again, connection is the frequency of connection supports our ability to find alignment and resonance, right? Like I was talking about, you know, your vibrations resonating with each other, you know, and that being what now I know how to express it as saying it as a connection, okay? So you have more connection with somebody. Okay, got divine masculine who's transforming, gaining empowerment, integrating it, learning to balance it, and gain his fire, and be very connected to source, and begins with his deep expressions towards you, and desire to connect with you deeply, to support you when you need support, and to be there when you need him or her to be there for each other, to work with them, to be with them, spend time with them, to love them. Okay. So this is a card here that I really like, these cards in particular just show that you're transforming and your empowerment is growing. The empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust and that we all are connected through the same source. You're integrating it and balancing it nicely, gaining passion, becoming more than the distorted masculine to coming right, having strength and looking to source for information and finding some creative ways to make healthy connections with other people. Okay, so that's good to see. I really like that for you. Let's see what we got here on this tarot deck. I'll move this up and over. There we go. All right, gonna right side up. My Aquarius, kings and queens. My Aquarius, kings and queens. Okay, well, nothing is coming out. Oh, there's a lot of love here. I'm just basking in this beautiful energy of love. I'm just loving it. It feels so good. Okay. This is kind of what I did almost fell in this trance of just being in this beautiful energy of love. I think that for some of you, moving on and making the decision to move on feels like a relief and a release. And you're moving on and you're like, I finally made the decision that I knew was going to be best for me and didn't make. But I'm making it now. And it feels good to leave behind you what wasn't serving you and what, you now could find happiness and come together with whoever you were meant to come together with, okay? And let that happen naturally, okay? Just make sure to stay open to, people that are different than you, because the person that you are going to attract is probably not going to be like the person that you had in the past. It's going to be different, okay? And it's going to be exciting, you know, when you meet this person. I love to give you a personal reading about your twin flame journey, or just meeting up with your soulmate and getting some answers and wins and things of that nature. Give me a call. I can help you with any of the shadow work that needs to be done, so that will help you get closer to union faster. So that, again, being your mentor pays off, that you get to be catalyzed forward faster and get to the good stuff with being with your divine counterpartner, okay? It was beautiful that we just got the Emperor and the Empress for the last spread that I did. No cards even want to come out right now with these, so my favorite deck that I've been using, I guess we'll try this one. Maybe this is what they want me to use. So justice is prevailing, and the addictions that were there, or the fears, are under wraps, or need to be. You need to work hard on your next step and not be procrastinating on it, okay? You know what you should do already, so it's time to stop being stale and make a movement towards the direction that you want to go in. You're doing a great job, you know, at juggling things, you know, spirituality and practicality. But if you want this tower to burn, you know, then make some different changes. And if you don't, then keep doing what you were doing. They're all backwards. I don't know why I always do that. Let me put them back up. I did this last time too. So a tower is going to happen. It's meant to be. It's King of Wands comes into your life, and you walk it away. I don't know why I said that. You walked away from something and moved, and are watching it grow, and you know, it seems like effortless, like that you have to put, you know, effort into this relationship, you know, that you've been waiting for, and that you have so much passion for, and feel stable with, and prosperous and happy. And they came very slow, but they're here. And as soon as they see there's healing and walking away from past, and they've done the same, and they can give, you guys can give equal and take, then they will find a way to strategize something to head your way and try to become one with you again and work with you in some way, okay? So that's a beautiful message too as well. I like that for you. Let's see. You guys are really calm. I really like this calm energy that I feel around you guys here. It's very, very beautiful. Let's see. Let's see, why isn't that tree falling? You probably haven't made a decision. Let's see if I can help you with that. Why haven't you made a decision yet? There's sadness, and then someone wanting to have happiness, but they feel it might be hard to persevere and take on. It might be too overwhelming of a process to do it. You know, it might be easier to said than done, you know. And I understand that, you know, because things could be easier said than done when you want to execute them. That's why you got to prepare yourself internally and mentally, spiritually, financially, you know, for anything that can come your way, you know, especially for things in matters of the heart, okay? Let's see. So when you acknowledge what's going on and don't be in denial and make a decision, as soon as that decision's made, all of these things turn upside down, okay? So the King of Wands, you know, comes, you're nourishing all these beautiful ideas that you have. What you waited for comes in. You've walked away from the past and it's no longer ailing your heart, and now you're in a relationship with good give and take, and you know you have lots of good ideas. You're not just fighting in your head back and forth with something. You're just strategizing how you can work together with this person, because you never want to be the person you were that was sad and lonely and didn't feel loved, you know, and who just wanted love, you know, like how hard is that, you know, and felt like they did their part to persevere. So as soon as this person gets, you know, word from their counterpartner, they're and headed to head that way, okay? So what does your divine counterpartner want to say to you? If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. So if you imagine if you said your partner when you read that, then more than likely they're your partner, okay? Because they would be at the gateway of your soul. It would be somebody very important and sacred, you know? Okay? Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay, so they're coming towards you. Okay, physically, spiritually, mentally. They're coming towards you. You can feel them. There's movement there, okay? Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Great, so bliss in all ways. Can't beat that, huh? Definitely can't beat that. All right, well, let's see if we have anything else here to end. I have always used the angel cards, the romance angels, so we can ask the angels if there's anything that we would need to know, or anything that our Aquarius need to know. We would be grateful, and we're thankful for all of the other cards that did come out. Okay. We're thankful to someone to come into their lives that help them to mend their heart and leave their past and build new memories with. It says, worth waiting. Divine time is at work in your love life. So divine timing, but worth waiting. Worth waiting for. Worth waiting for. So to you, it may seem like a long time, but it's all in divine time, okay? And that's always the best time. All right, we'll take a couple more cards and then we'll be done. If there any more wants to come out. Don't think anyone want to come out. Well, that's fine. And my Capricorns, what do they need to surrender? Procrastination, defensiveness. Spoke about procrastination already. Whoops, there we go. Defensiveness and success. So defensiveness is a sign of weakness to communicate in a more empowered way. Stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into the exciting new world of possibilities, okay? So you are getting out of that scarcity mentality. I really am proud of you for doing that. Okay, and let's see if there's anything else here. Soul evolution. I always like to do that one. See where you're kind of at and what you may need help with. It may even tie in with sometimes with the reading, sometimes tie in with other oracle cards I've chosen, just as confirmations to you. So ask for the cards. Abundance. So I am limitless being. It was upside down, so you need to start thinking with limitless thinking, not scarcity thinking. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. If you don't believe that, it won't happen, okay? So that is the way to have abundance, is by learning how to manifest it, by believing in it. Okay, it's an energy within you that everybody has. You know, that at some point you can be blessed with. You know, and utilize it. You know, if it's done for wise purposes. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical world. So for me, yeah, somebody can like manifest something negative, but what I'm getting is this is for you guys. So you can manifest anything you want, and I know that you guys want to manifest something good, right? Perseverance, you know, like I said. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. It just feels like somebody, you know, has to like fight all the time or battle or persevere. Like it's trying so hard, you know. But it does say perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So we talked a lot about making a decision. And the decision is, you know, what's needed to be done. Okay. Then you can persevere. Persevere after the decision that you've made. Then comes the abundance, okay? That's the order that it comes in. Okay, so it looks like your unfinished business that you have over here is this 8 of Wands. It's forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So if you still haven't forgiven somebody for something, then that's just one of your blocks also, okay? So persevere more towards forgiveness instead of, you know, using, you know, negative feelings to, you know, persevere you towards something the wrong way. So indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects. So like I said, you know, you're not making a decision. This all is centered around you making a decision, right? Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay, and only you will know what that means, right? So things happen, and you know they're supposed to happen the way they are, and you let them unfold, and you follow the sign, right? Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So this is a beautiful card to have, you know, to feel and to know that You know, you can create the feelings you want, the experiences you want, and, you know, that's very freeing. Purpose, it's upside down. So you're still wondering what my purpose is. How can I, you know, help myself, you know, a community or wonder. I know what I am here to do. So you either need to know why you're here, or you do know why. So I see you doing the work and not just saying you need to do the work in the future, but don't procrastinate on it. You know now that you're aware that you haven't been taking action towards what you want to do, so now you know you need to start taking action, okay? Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So it has to be love over fear, okay? So like making decisions coming from a place of fear is not going to make you a good decision, or, you know, an end result, you know, happen in your future. So we need to stop with the fears, and instead, right, have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So right there, like fear and confidence over it. Where does it say fear? There we go. That's a good one. Okay, so I think we're done here. Let me see the time here. There we go. So we did the surrender, we did the soul journey, and I'll just pick one here. Worry in a box. Are thoughts of worry plaguing your mind, slowing you down and consuming your ability to focus on organized thoughts? Rest easy. There is a way to break from the cyclical game of worrying and doubt. Imagine any thought or distracting bodily sensation as an object. Turning those thoughts into objects creates separation from that is real and what is merely a figment of your imagination, a result of past conditioning. Now, with those thoughts in hand, put them in an imaginary shoebox. Close the lid and place it on the shelf in your mind, and tell yourself you can go back to the box at any time, but for now it will stay on a shelf until you need it. Okay, so that just is, you know, kind of tricking your mind and telling your mind, okay, so that it can be replaced with the proper, you know, thought. You know, I've never thought of it that way. I usually try to, you know, make new neural pathways and the old ones fall away, but I suppose you could have your tell your mind to go up into this valley that you'll never take down again, you know. Yeah, whatever works for you. All right, I want to thank you for being here. Again, my name's Angela, and if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can reach me at highpriestesshealer1111@yahoo.com. That's me. Appreciate the likes and the subscription. If you'd hit the subscription bell on the way out, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.